Everybody looking for love. Your Mr. Happy is right now in his class of food and purchasing. Now, love. Now I have to come and identify the components of the group and purchasing. Group and purchasing organization are common organizations that coordinated purchase by a number of food or service or operation. All right, now looking at the prime distributor, which have all of the major of the purchase business. Am I saying that right? I'm not afraid to even get my words. If I say something wrong, please don't be afraid to help me pronounce it and correct me on it. By the buying groups and GPOs, which it can provide all of the supplies and needs and make money and changing and administrating the fees as much as 3%. Oh yeah, 3%. Isn't that a great deal that we would love to have? 3, but we can go to 2 even more. Co-ops are often used by smaller independent food service operations, are usually non-commercial and non-for-profit groups that can save money by buying a large amount. Now, don't you want to buy a large amount of product? Because once you buy that large amount of product, I'm speaking on myself and being in a boutique that I used to run back in Saginaw, Michigan. It's called Elite Diva. As I go into Vegas as being a distributor, I want to get a quantity of a lot of products because you know why? Then I have a lot for all the customers and then I don't have to worry about ordering no more. Okay, now we are going all into, where? We're going to go down a little bit, describing the basic element of food specification of person in an ordering the system. Quality requirement, the stimulation of the product for it instead of using must be clear and standard. What? Purchase is specified must be delivered through the efforts of serving departments. See, I have to slow down a little bit. You know how Mr. Happy do sometimes? He get it tongue twisted. That's where the fun come in. Such as food and beverage, personal purchase staff, and distributing specified must be set fee. 4. Current products, new products, special products, and recalling which are action taken by business to remove a product from marketing and due to problems with it. As we going on down, you know, as we said, we're going to go into some little cash. I see something very good. Cash flow. Everybody like the cash flow, don't you? And you know this now. Because cash flows help you just get the generation even going even more into your productive of sales or marketing, whatever you have into your business. All right, speaking on storage and space costs and product costs, safety level, distributing construction, like a minimum dollar or quantity requirement. Okay. That's right. Did I say that wrong? Don't be afraid to help me as I say. If I don't say something right, you know how Mr. Happy loves to do. Also, Robert Cook himself. The person that we're going to go on down, the personal ordering system, means of ordering is set to the distributors of the product. Identifying using a quantity of cost and the condition of the purchase. Search warning, etc. The basis purchasing order usually have numbers and dates, shipment information, delivering date, quantity, description, unity ships, and unity cost and total cost. What you say, you need all them terms, conditions. All right, and we're going to just go down to my question, but I ain't through with you because I have another one, ordering process, that I didn't give you all. See, I have more questions that you didn't think I had. Now we're going into the ordering process. The ordering process becomes with the purchasing of ordering. This is mostly for bigger operation. If you are a smaller independent, a purchase recorded would be fine. In either case, it gives the distributor doing the order a personal always like to write things down. This is important to me. When I was managing I said earlier, the Small Ladies Boutique in Saginaw. I would give the distributor an order, and then I would compare it into the merchandise when I receive it. Do you hear me? When you receive it, I'm telling you, you can sometimes get better deals by ordering on the internet. This is because the information is more updated. Oh, shut your mouth. Updated. You can also use facts. And a personal like, I like to talk to the distributor face to face. Because you know why? You build a relationship with them. Sometimes, like the selling representative would like you to know something special deal, let you know some special deal that you can get. I also like to talk to my distributors as well because I am a people person. By the internet, I know as e-search. Okay, security is very important once you get the food. You know, terrorists sometimes try to infect the food with dangerous things, which is called by bioterrorists. There are government agencies that make sure our food is safe. Don't you hear me? Don't you agree? Are you happy that we have that to make our food safe? Shut your mouth. All right, now, I am here and I'm through with you all today because I can just talk and I can talk and talk and deliver invoice errors and credit memo problems. Now, my two questions that I have for you all, they are true and false. And you know, referring to whether or not the person made the purchaser, remember what was on the order. Is that true or false? Okay, you just give me your paper in a minute. And the second one, you have an important part of security is making sure the purge of food, how did I pronounce that, Logan? I would like for you to read number 2 for me. Please, Logan.
All right. An important part of security is making sure that perishable food is properly stored.
Hello, love. Now I have to come and identify the components of the group and purchasing. Group and purchasing organization are common organizations that are coordinated, purchased by a number of food or service or operations. All right, now looking at the prime distributor, which have all of the major of the country. I'm saying that right. I'm not afraid to even get my words. If I say something wrong, please don't be afraid to pronounce it and correct me on it. By the buying groups and GPOs, which it can provide all of the supplies and needs and make money and changing and administrating the fees as much as 3%. Oh yeah, 3%, isn't that a great deal that we would love to have? But we can go to 2 even more. Co-ops are often used by smaller independent food service operations are usually non-commercial and non-for-profit groups that can save money by buying a large amount. Now, don't you want to buy a large amount of product? Because once you buy that large amount of product, I'm speaking on myself and being in a boutique that I used to run back in Saginaw, Michigan, it's called Elite Diva. As I go into Vegas as being a distributor, I want to get a quantity of a lot of products because you know why? Then I have a lot for all the customers, and then I don't have to worry about ordering no more. Okay, now we are going on into, we're going to go down a little bit, describing the basic element of food specification of person in an ordering system. Quality requirement, the simulation of the product, for it instead of using must be clear and standard. Purchases specified must be delivered through the effort of serving department. See, I have to slow down a little bit, but you know how Mr. Happy do sometimes he get a tongue twisted. That's where the fun come in. Such as food and beverage, personal purchase staff and distributors specialized must be set fee. 4. Current products, new products, special products, and recalling which are action taken by business to remove a product from marketing and due to problems with it. As we going on down, you know, as we said, we're going to go into some little cash. Oh, I see something very good. Cash flow. Everybody those help you just get the generation even going even more into your productive of sales or marketing or whatever you have into your business. All right, speaking on storage space costs and product costs, safety level, distributing construction, all like a minimum dollar. The person that we're going to go on down, the personal ordering system, means of ordering is set up to the distributors of the product. All right, now, as Mr. Happy always say, and we gonna close, cause everybody looking for love, and I love you all. Later.
There you are. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Can I get some energy out of you? I'm like Carlene. I'm about excitement. And excitement is the most beautiful thing in life. Well, you know me as Mr. Happiness, and Mr. Happiness spread love all over the nation. So I am a person she's speaking about that was a trio person that was not able to comprehend things very well of learning. But I am a very artistic and a visual person. I love vision and give love. I don't care if you laugh at it or good. So I'm going to come with you with a composer, and I'm going to do a little song, and then I want you to go with me and figure out I'm going to introduce myself afterwards. But you know what? It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swag. Do-wah, 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 do-wah.
Sinatra.
It don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just let that rhythm give you everything you got. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. Now, I was born in Washington, D.C., April the 29th, 1899. And my journey ended May the 24th, 1974. I was an American composer of pianos and a big band leader. I wrote over 1,000 compositions. America, otherwise than Edward Kennedy's Ellington, a major figure of history, jazz, and Ellington music, structure, and other genres as including blues, gospel, and opera and country. So you know who I am, the Duke Ellington.
Thank you, Hannah. Next, I would like to call up Nicolette, who is going to introduce our next act.
Robert hopes you will enjoy his multimedia poem, Talk. He is thankful for the inspiration he has received from his instructors here at Bay College, especially for how they have helped him in music appreciation, writing, and performance. Thanks to their inspiration, he has written this poem and produced and mixed the music track that goes with it.
Are you ready? Talk. Are you ready? Yeah. Talk. I can talk about pain. I can talk about hurt. I can talk about sorrow. I can talk about you. I can talk about love. I can talk about you. I can talk. I can talk. I can talk about peace. I can talk about the rain. I can talk about the stars. I can talk about the sun. I can talk about the birds. I can talk. I can talk. I can talk about me. I can talk about that little baby that is trying to be free. I can talk about that angel that is wrapping around that baby. I can talk. I can talk. I can talk about the food